Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The Premier League action keeps on continuing, and today we have Derby Day in Manchester. It's Manchester City versus Manchester United. City in the hunt for the title, United in the hunt for Champions League football. Today feels like a foregone conclusion, but is it? Could United provide an upset in this Manchester derby? We'll have to wait and see. But Harry, are you excited?
I am very excited. I am. I always am for the Manchester derby because it's fun from a neutral point of view to watch one side of Manchester see how many goals they can score against the other side of Manchester.
I don't want to be disrespectful to United fans.
They're crap.
I hope you join us today in today's stream. But I genuinely don't think I've ever been preparing for a game of football and thought that there's less of a chance a team could win today. I just don't see any possible way Manchester United beat Man City today. It feels mental. Feels absolutely mental.
I want to know what United fans think. And if you are a United fan, you are tuning in, let us know. But for me, there is no scenario where United don't lose. There just isn't. Because even if they're 1-0 up,
there's a slight chance they draw, but I don't see how they win.
No, there's no way they win today. It's about collateral damage. Make it look respectable.
Damage limitation, yeah. Not collateral damage. Not taking everyone down with them. Well, if we lose, we'll also wipe out Haaland, so it's all right. But yeah, Nick Nack, good to see you. Saying battle of the Rolex. Hi, gents. Good to see you, Nick Nack. And yeah, should be an interesting one. I think Ten Hag has a lot of pressure on him at the moment. Today's a great chance to relieve that. It's also a great opportunity to really ramp it up. So it could be really the final nail in Ten Hag's coffin if they were to lose heavily today. However, they are still in the hunt for Champions League football, despite some pretty abysmal football at times this campaign. Rasmus Hojlund has been on a real good run of form until he got injured, and now United can't score goals. So that should be interesting. And back in the back line today is a big call. Shall we have a look at that starting 11 then and discuss some of the big shouts from Ten Hag?
I think it's an interesting decision from Ten Hag. City, it's a normal side, but some interesting decisions for Man United.
Yeah, well, since we're at the Etihad, we will start with the home side, and that team is Manchester City, and it is as follows. In between the sticks, it is Ederson. No real surprises there. In the back three, Captain Walker, Diaz, and Nathan Ake. Then John Stones will be playing his usual role, pushing into midfield to join Rodri. And then on the right-hand side, it's Bernardo Silva. On the left-hand side, it's Jeremy Doku. Then in the midfield, two, De Bruyne and Phil Foden. And leading the line, it's Erling Braut Haaland.
Disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
Looks so menacing.
I look at that team, right, and I look at the United team that you're about to go into, and I go, this is going to be a massacre.
One team where you would find it really difficult to replace any player in there. With it's almost perfect, you would say. Maybe you could find an improvement on Bernardo if you were really pushed to, but
Bernardo Silva.
I don't think you can do much to improve that City side. Then you look at the United side, and it's very different. It's very different. Let's have a look at the United team. In between the sticks, it's Andre Onana, who's not had the best start to life in England, but we know he's a very good goalkeeper. In the back four, Dalot, Varane, Johnny Evans, and Victor Lindelof. Don't know why I emphasised Evans. Can't think possibly why I did. Then in the midfield two, it is Kobe, Mainu, and Casemiro. On the right-hand side, Captain Bruno Fernandes. On the left-hand side, Alejandro Garnacho. McTominay plays in attacking midfield, and Marcus Rashford leads the line. I think this is a problem. I have to say.
What part is the problem?
Let's start with the attack, because the defence is a bit too obvious. So let's start with the attack. I think without Hojlund up there, they do have a huge issue in that Rashford isn't a great presser. Bruno's not a very good winger. McTominay's not very good at football. I think there's not a lot positive up there. Now, if it was me, surely play Bruno in his natural position, keep Rashford on the left-hand side, Garnacho on the right, and give McTominay a go up front. He plays there for Scotland, he scores loads of goals. I don't know why. I don't really get the team today. Rashford through the middle, he really struggled against Fulham. I think he'll really struggle again today if he's played through the middle. And we've seen it, that they've experimented with Rashford through the middle so many times, and it hasn't worked so many times. So it feels like the definition of insanity, trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I also find it weird that Amad Diallo cannot get a game in this team while McTominay starts today. I find that absolutely mind-boggling. You could have Fernandes in his normal position and put Amad Diallo on the right-hand side. So that's an interesting call. I guess you don't bring him into a Manchester derby, but why haven't they played him before? Absolutely baffling. Other than that, You then got Casemiro and Mainu pivot. I rate Kobe Mainu very highly. I think there's a lot of people have been waxing lyrical about him recently. I think I would be in that bracket because he's been very, very good.
Decent.
Casemiro has not been. He is clearly past his best. I don't really think he meets the standard required in the Premier League, especially not for a club of the calibre of Manchester United. And that's been evident in his performances because he can't really keep up with the pace of the game. Quite often he's been caught out by just the pace of the match. And I think that's a real difficult aspect for United today, the fact that if someone takes the ball off Casemiro, they can just run away from him. And then in the back line, you've got Victor Lindelof playing left back, which the less said about that is the better. And then Johnny Evans starts a football match in the Premier League for Manchester United against Manchester City.
Is Maguire injured?
Yes, I would assume so, or just shit. No, he is injured, as is Martinez.
Yeah,
so
that's a big issue there. Harry Maguire's been pretty decent, to be fair.
He's had a good season. You know what? I called him shit. That's harsh. He's played well this year.
He has.
Relatively.
Johnny Evans hasn't. Johnny Evans is crap. He shouldn't be playing football anymore. Certainly not for Manchester United. I'd expect to see him at Dorking. You know, I don't understand it. I don't understand how you're planning on playing Johnny Evans in this game.
What I don't get is they had a left back, right, in Sergio Reguilon. Here on loan, they could have used him. They decided not to play him over and sent him back to Tottenham. Now they don't have a left back. Why?
Johnny I don't understand.
I don't get why they sent back Reguilon.
No.
They still, at that point, they still had Malacia out injured. It was only Shaw that was fit. And they just refused to play Sergio Reguilon, who we're now seeing at Brentford is more than comfortable playing in the Premier League. Do you want to know who's not comfortable playing in the Premier League? Johnny Evans. He doesn't make any sense to me.
It's beyond me.
And then in January, did they make any signings?
No.
I don't think so.
I
know they don't have any money.
I think
but
people will say, yeah, they've had to play Evans today because of injuries. Why'd you sign him then? Sign a better backup centre-half that isn't Johnny Evans.
And I get they don't have money, so they had to look at frees and loans and stuff. But
Johnny Evans.
They could have sold someone.
They could have loaned Trevor Chalobah off Chelsea.
Yeah.
He's better than Johnny Evans. Anyone's better than Johnny. I like Johnny Evans. I think he's a nice bloke, but
I'm sure he's a lovely guy, but he's not very good centre-half
against Manchester
anymore.
City in the Premier League in 2024. And I think we have to look at chances for United. And I think there's one positive that could be had. And the one way they can give City a good game today is by channeling their inner Roy Keane. Not killing people.
I was going to say, breaking Haaland's leg.
Yeah. No, but I mean, bring that fight to this derby. Bring back that edge to a Manchester derby. City won't like it. If they get onto City, cause them problems, leave a nudge in every time they run past them, barrel them over, get stuck in, unsettle them. They'll either score 7... or they won't play any good football because they'll be put off.
Reminds me of a banner that was, not a banner, but like a sign that a kid was holding at the Chelsea game yesterday, which read, "I don't want your shirt, I just want you to play for ours." And I thought, that is such strong messaging.
I like that.
You know, they just want them to fight for the shirt. That's what we want in modern football. There's so many teams that don't fight for the shirt.
And then for United, you've got players' heads that drop when they go 1-0 down. Your captain is a whiny little bastard. And, you know... I'd never be inspired by him. And they're just players there that don't want to be on the pitch.
Yeah. I think that says still they're 5 places above Chelsea in the league. That's when the league table doesn't paint the full picture, because United, I truly believe, have been one of the worst teams in the Premier League this season. Like, genuinely, they've conceded the 5th most shots of any team in the Premier League, or something high like that, with well over 400. They've got very fortunate at times. The XG table has them down in 11th place, I think. I know that doesn't necessarily tell, the whole story either, because things like game state impact games, and you can see XG that varies throughout the match. But United have massively overperformed this season. It says a whole lot that they are 6th in the league despite having a neutral goal difference. When you said that Newcastle are 8th and they have a plus 12. I know West Ham also have a minus 4, but again, do they deserve to be 7th? Absolutely not. So,
and some people want David Moyes sacked.
Exactly. So I find it.
Yeah, and the difference is
the table doesn't tell the picture with United this season.
Chelsea will play good football, will play well, and then we're going to spoil it all by doing something stupid. And whereas United are rubbish. They don't play football. If you could ask anyone what style of football do they play, you couldn't tell me.
No, they have no idea. They pump it long.
0. They've got a goal difference of 0 and they're 6th in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Absolutely beyond me.
Yeah, it says XG doesn't actually count, unfortunately. It only counts if you actually put the ball in the back of the net.
Hojlund's done well for him, I'll give you that.
But it does paint a good picture of performance, though, Nick, which is what I'm trying to say. United perform terribly. They have got quite fortunate on most occasions this season. And the fact that Hojlund is massively overperforming recently is, helping them hugely. But they're not very good.
Yeah, to be honest, I think if they had Hojlund today, I'd give them a chance at keep being competitive. But as I said, if they don't bring that fight, if they don't bring that derby spirit, they might as well go home.
Yeah.
I look at the players in the tunnel. Casemiro's leant up against the mirror. Bruno Fernandes is lost. So's Onana. Dallow's locked in. Johnny Evans looks scared. He's looking at Haaland. He's actually looking at Haaland. I think, Varane just doesn't look like he wants to be there. He wasn't even looking at Haaland because City haven't even come out yet.
Just look at himself in the mirror.
Look at me. I'm Johnny Evans.
But yeah, it's just going to be an interesting game today. I honestly, for United, I don't know what to say.
No, there's nothing.
I honestly don't know what to say.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
From a neutral point of view, and I'm intrigued to see.
Like, if you're Eric Ten Hag, what do you do in build-up to kick-off? How do you tell your players... How do you prepare your players for Manchester United? Because for Manchester City, because I genuinely have no idea what you would do in that situation.
Is that you have two choices. You either go out there and be embarrassed in front of the whole world and look like terrible footballers, or you go out there, you fight for your badge, you give it your all, and even if you lose by 3 or 4 goals, you know you gave it your best.
Yeah.
I think that's all you can do. All you can do is motivate them. Well, maybe not. Encourage them. It's a really difficult one. City look relaxed. City fans are unveiling banners that have got champions written all over them. Champions of England, champions again, ole ole. United fans, are there any United? Oh, they are in that corner, to be fair.
I thought there was a flare, but no, it's just the glare of the camera.
Hypnotise them, like that knick-knack.
Yeah, that's about all you can do. Let's have a look at this City side again, then. And just marvel at its strength.
Ederson, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Back, those centre-halves are insane.
Walker, Stones, Diaz, Ake.
They're
Incredibly strong. Should we get into some predictions?
We probably should get into predictions.
Chat, feel free to put your prediction in the live chat and we'll make sure to read it out and talk about it.
I don't think it's going to be bad.
No?
No, I don't think it's going to be the 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go for 3-0.
That's very modest. Goal scorers?
I will go Phil Foden double and a Doku goal.
Haaland blanking?
Yes.
Oof. I will go 5-1 City. And I will say a Haaland hat-trick.
And an own goal, because who's scoring for United?
Haaland forgets which one he's shooting.
Until I hit it from range like I did a few years ago.
I will say, Haaland hat-trick. I will then go for a Foden goal and a Kevin De Bruyne goal. And then for United, I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, I'm considering a McTominay goal.
Here's Johnny.
I'm really considering a McTominay goal.
Corner, Johnny Evans flicks it on.
I'll go McTominay. I don't know who else.
Fair enough.
I have no idea why Sky think this is going to be a 4-3-1-2 for United. So that would be interesting.
We've got Nacho Rasha up front.
With Bruno playing in the midfield 3 and McTominay in attacking midfield.
10 to resign.
So that's not... Surely that's not right.
Oh
a diamond midfield with Bruno and KB Mainoo.
That's right. That is funny. That is so funny. What's he planning to do? Beat City in the middle of the park? Outnumber them? Outplay them?
Don't even outnumber them because they play at Boxwood Field, so it's not...
It's a diamond, a diamond of 4.
The diamond and then the box, so they'll just move it diagonally and United won't get anywhere near them. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. 7 votes in the poll in chat, 43% City, 43% United. So we've either got...
as well. United, Bruno's managed to spin City round at the kick-off.
So they could score more
yeah.
a different end. But yeah, poll in chat is currently even. So I feel like there's some very optimistic Arsenal Liverpool fans that are hoping United can do something today.
Even?
There's either some United fans tuning in, or some people watching are high on various substances. So yeah, going to be interesting today. 43% City, 43% United, 14% going for a draw.
Pep don't look worried.
No.
He doesn't need to be.
Worried for United.
This is going to be fun. I can't hear what Peter Drury's got to say afterwards. All these, it's just poetic lines out of United crap.
If United were to win today, Would that be a more surprising result than when they lost 7-0 to Liverpool?
Yes.
Okay.
I would now watch a football game again.
Really?
If United win by more than a goal,
You're out of a
today,
job. So you knock it back and run away in this game. Ederson with the ball at his feet. And now Nathan Ake. Neville on comms is going to be funny as well to listen back to after this. No, it's not going to be, is it? It's going to be, oh, God.
Yeah.
Alex, welcome to the stream saying, hi, guys, it's going to be a good game today. Hopefully so, Alex. I'm guessing you're one of the people that's voted for United to win. Hoping that you'll drop points, but very optimistic. Haaland holds off Evans well. Good chance from Casemiro, but it does fall to Stones. Here's Bernardo Silva. Now Doku, one-on-one with Dalot. Can he make something happen? Gives it towards Bernardo Silva. That is out for a Manchester City corner. And a chance for City already from this set piece then to put a bit of pressure on Manchester United.
I've got then. Rudiger's header 1-0. Calling it now.
You just said they're not going to win.
I just said
8-0.
I know, but I think I'm being hopeful because I haven't captained Haaland in FPL.
Here's Bernardo Silva. Now De Bruyne plays it to the edge. Phil Foden has time to shape up a shot, and he does take an aim, and it is deflected over. United surviving an early scare here.
I'll tell you what, about that deflection, I think Phil Foden's going to challenge Andre Onana to put out a good save. Really good.
I think that as well.
Oh, I think
that was
Johnny Evans.
No, Diogo Dalot, I think there. Diogo Dalot there, look, just jumping in front of it.
Header.
The United players parred like the sea. What's the word? Parted like the seas. Flicked on by City, headed away though by Johnny Evans. Here is Bernardo Silva now. You can play it back to Walker. City aren't even bothering getting back here. Stay up there.
Walker, what a ball that is.
Bruno just nods it out of play.
I think Bruno is playing on the right side of the midfield.
I think it might be a midfield 3, yeah.
He's getting
Doku, lovely turn.
He's already getting drawn out into right back.
Here is Ake. He's just looking for a Haaland run. Nothing coming available though. Here's Walker. Now Phil Foden. So it does appear to be Foden on the right wing, by the way, and Bernardo playing as an attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Rather than Bernardo on the right hand side. I don't know, I think Foden's a bit more dangerous in attacking midfield than he does in wide areas. So I think that's a bit of limiting his ability in there. Here's Doku. Plays it to De Bruyne. He's got a bit too much space in there. Tries to play it towards Haaland. Headed away by Lindelof. Back into danger though. As Stones chests it down to Doku. He plays a 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes's
bollocks.
Body.
He's it Bruno in the bollocks.
He had nowhere to go, so he just kicked it at Bruno and it fell back to his De Bruyne. To Stones, bursting into the box. Lovely turn from Stones. Huge tackle from Casemiro. And there's a penalty shout in there.
Would you like to add?
City are still attacking. Foden, now Bernardo Silva. The ball has not entered City's half yet since the kickoff. Rodri to Doku. Looking to turn Dalot. Goes to Stones. Now Ake. Doku again. Wants to take on Diogo Dalot. He plays it towards Bernardo Silva, who wriggles through players there. Ball into the box. Haaland's in there. He does meet it with a head, but it'll be out for United goal kick and a bit of respite for United.
I want to see this tackle again in the box from Casemiro.
Stones could have scored here. The centre half bursting into the box could have I don't know. It's a bit soft. Yeah. It's a bit of a soft one, but I've seen softer given. I don't think you can give that as a penalty, personally.
Dad, while all that was happening, what do you think United's captain was doing? Yeah, he was bent over on his bollocks. Well, I get they hurt, right? You're playing Man United, you're playing Man City, there you had.
To be fair, I sympathise with him. Because if Doku smashed the ball...
Crouched over.
If Doku volleyed the ball into my bollocks, I'd probably be crouched over for a bit as well. Alex says, I hate United, but even though I don't want City to win the title, I want City to grab the derby win.
He wins it back, though.
Here's Bernardo, but Lindelof takes the ball. Sent forward and Walker challenging for it. De Bruyne. Now back towards Diaz. Has to run and collect it. And now Ederson. United putting on a bit of pressure here. Ederson doesn't seem too fazed by it. Rodri.
Literally
now Diaz.
Three people there has Ederson.
Ryan Team up to the stream with a classic high full stop. Great to see you, Ryan, on this fine Sunday afternoon. Glad you can join us. And if you are just hopping into chat, please feel free to get involved in the live chat. Say hi, give your thoughts throughout the 90 minutes, and we'll make sure to read them out and discuss the game with you. Here is John Stones. Moves it out wide. Phil Foden. Darts inside, now lifts it over to Jeremy Doku. Doku wants to take on Dallo. Has a shot on goal, and it just whistles past that post, the near post. But again, City threatening early on here. Lovely ball from Foden to Doku. Doku just takes it past Dallo. Can't quite squeeze it in at the near post.
Okay, well, it's been a long first 5 for United, but, as the game goes on, they might grow into it.
It's going to be a long 90, I think, for United.
Yeah, maybe.
Here's Andre Onana. And that's a terrible bit of distribution as Bernardo Silva manages to stop it. But Casemiro does then manage to clean up the pieces. Here is McTominay, who can release Garnacho. Garnacho's in for United here. They've got to make something happen. Garnacho driving in on goal, tries to square it. It's stopped by Ake, enough into the hands of Ederson. That had to be better for United there.
He dragged himself wide because he was always planning to cut it back to Rashford. But when you do that, it makes it so predictable.
I love how United's best bit of build-up was the one where has been so far Onana kicking it into a City player and then them smashing it around until McTominay could play a ball in behind for Garnacho. Lovely build-up play. Here's Rodri. Luckily, the intense pressing of Rashford there is seeing him wide. Ake.
It is a back six. It was a back 6. It looks like a back 5. Casemiro's dropping in with the centre halves.
And the other 5 are sitting in here.
So I'm guessing
5-5 formation for United today.
That they're man-for-man duties, because surely someone's been told to sit on De Bruyne and Haaland.
And now De Bruyne is in a bit of space here. And he wants to take on Evans, but he hasn't got the ability to get around Johnny Evans. He can now play it to Casemiro, Mainu. He can just... And then Evans chips it into Lindelof. One back by Foden now. Stones, Walker. Here's Diaz. Just carries it out of defence. Now Kyle Walker. And he finds Haaland. And he gets away from Mainu. Haaland, who now has to play out wide to Foden. Foden wants to take on Lindelof. Here is De Bruyne. Foden. Kevin De Bruyne again now. Ball into the box. Headed away by Evans. It's up in the air. But Onana will claim it well. Not too bad for United so far.
No,
nothing cataclysmically poor.
That was the problem in the other game. They conceded so early that the game was gone already. But they've done all right the first 7 minutes. They've got to keep this up, though. The longer they remain 0-0, the better this will be for them. Onana,
To be fair, the rest
a superb ball to Bruno Fernandes.
Who holds it up well here. Now Marcus Rashford is a brilliant goal. Marcus Rashford breaks it in, look in the derby with a magnificent strike. What an effort from Rashford. United, against the odds, have found an absolute belter from Rashford. Wow.
I mean,
That's the kind of thing Derby Day upsets are made of. What an effort from Rashford.
it's a really good... But Onana plays it really quickly, and his distribution. This is what he's renowned for. It's a superb ball over the top to Bruno Fernandes. He holds it up well.
That's
despite
incredible.
the size difference with Diaz. Holds it up, lays it off to Rashford, who...
This is... he's just on by Ake.
Okay, Bruno's just on side. And he does so well to
Holds
hold
it
it up.
really well.
Waits for Rashford, lays it off.
He strikes it first time, top corner, no hope for Ederson. City leading the derby. Behind in the derby, sorry. Did not expect that.
That's goal of the season. That is goal of the season.
One hell of a goal, isn't it? One hell of a goal.
If there's one way to shut up your noisy neighbours who are with champions banners in the crowd before kick-off, 8 minutes in, Marcus Rashford, what a strike.
Fair play. Wow.
Well, this game's got interesting, and Gary's turned up
I
just on
sit here
time.
in stunned silence the next 20 minutes because I did not expect to see United score, let alone score the opener here. Now, it could still be 5-1, but that is a huge goal in this game.
1-0 United.
Gary said, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Marcus Rashford. That was phenomenal. And I criticise him in build-up. I think rightfully so, but that was brilliant.
What you can do.
Here's Rodri. Plays it through for Haaland, but it's slightly overhit, and that'll run through to Onana.
That all comes from Onana. All comes from Onana.
We're finally utilising his distribution. It's incredible, isn't it? Incredible.
Wow, what a strike. I don't know what to say now.
Haaland's offside, so he can't put that one in. Evans. De Bruyne has lost it. Lindelof. Now it's with Marcus Rashford. Lindelof back into a congested area, but United play out of it well. Here's Diego Dallo. United are playing some good football here. Bruno Fernandes.
It was my front. Oh, I didn't see it.
Garnacho, Bruno. Back to Varane. Onana. Casemiro. Varane. Here is Andre Onana.
I can't believe this.
Dallo. Alejandro Garnacho can come back inside here, and he's looking to take a few players on. Goes back to his goalkeeper, Onana. Brilliant, though, isn't it? You finally use one of the best goalkeepers with the ball at his feet in possession, and you discover that you can play some really good football.
Yeah.
Crazy. Walker just throws it short to Diaz, and United are pressing him high here. Here's Ruben Diaz, and he's off. He's had to go off the pitch. United are playing really well, and I know it's only been 10 minutes, and they were looking a little shaky to start, but their pressing is intense. Their build-ups actually looked meaningful.
They bought the fight. They've bought the fight to City.
Yeah.
That's what they had to do.
Yes, the goal wasn't through brilliant play. It's from a world-class strike, but that came because they finally did something good in build-up.
Yeah. Now they've got a corner. Got Johnny Evans in there. Varane. McTominay.
And Edison has to flap at it and gets it away. Bernardo fighting with Garnacho in the corner here. Now he just lifts it towards Doku. He could go for a run here if Casemiro doesn't foul him. Casemiro's already fouled him twice and Doku's still going. Darrow then knocks it off the pitch, and Guardiola with some encouragement for Doku. Now he wants to get the fans going because it's like a library at the Etihad. Not a lot of noise at the moment.
It is.
Equally, that is the same as when they won the title.
I bet they put that Camden's banner away quite quickly.
It's like what they were going to see. Maybe that's what they want. Yeah. This hasn't been vintage Manchester City so far. Kyle Walker. Now Foden back towards Walker. Comes off Lindelof, and that will be a Manchester City corner.
Don't let that goal shock you, though. This could still be a very big win for City.
Oh, yeah.
But it definitely throws a spanner in the works, and it's going to be interesting to see how the game plays out.
Ball in from Foden, and that's almost sent towards his own goal by Bruno Fernandes. It's out for another corner. Gary talking about the battle of the boards, the managers.
Yeah. It was it Nick said earlier, battle of the turtlenecks. It's very similar. Maybe Ten Hag's trying to copy his, find his inner Guardiola.
Maybe. I don't think he deliberately went bold, though, just so he could be like Pep. Walker. Finds Kevin De Bruyne in a pocket of space, and he gets away from his marker, and Varane throws in a Casemiro throws in a road tackle, and then United do sweep up the pieces.
De Bruyne not
Here
going
comes
down there,
McTominay.
Let himself down, because Bruno took a swing at him, and then Casemiro just chucked himself in there.
That's one hell of a tackle from Ruben Diaz, and that's put United back in their own corner.
He worked out quite well.
I think it's just a bit fed up there of City not being able to hold on to the ball.
And now United will be penned in their own corner.
But yeah, do you think that goal forces City to actually come out of their shell a bit? Actually come out and play some football now?
But yeah, they can't. I think they can't afford to take their time now. They like to take their time, work all teams into submission,
and be quite clinical in there.
And
here is Phil Foden. Has a chance for City, huge save from Onana, who's really turning up in this derby today. Andre Onana, he's not been good enough since joining Manchester United, but this is one hell of a save. He got the pre-assist for the goal, and that's a good stop with the feet. Gary says, ideal FPL result for me would be a Foden haul and a Haaland blank. I need a Haaland haul because I've got him captain.
We are in the same boat, Gary.
And a De Bruyne haul would be nice.
I captained Watkins, so I need a Haaland blank and a Foden haul.
I've also got Marcus Rashford, though, so I'm killing it right now.
Did you actually?
No. God, no.
The thing is, though, we finally put him in their team at the start.
Oh, there will be. There was a United fan who's kept with him despite him not doing anything, or Bruno Fernandes who's got an assist now. And Well, that'll probably be it, but you never know. Haaland.
So what else they can get out of this game?
Here's Bernardo Silva. Or he might get a pen or something like that. Bernardo Silva. Knocks it out wide. Jeremy Doku.
If we were at Old Trafford, maybe.
Oh, 100% if we were at Old Trafford. Here is Ake. Doku. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Here is De Bruyne, and that is a rogue effort from Kevin De Bruyne there. Nowhere near the target. I mean, that is uncharacteristically wayward.
Mm.
But I was saying again, that is a brilliant bit of football from Andre Onana. But Bruno holds it up well, and Rashford's movement. Wow. And then the technique on the strike.
Even the City fans find the goal like, what?
I mean, that's terrible from Johnny Evans, and now that invites pressure onto Manchester City.
Criminal.
Foden wants to take players on here. Phil Foden. His shot's blocked, though, by Evans, making up for his earlier error. Here is Nathan Ake. Now Diaz. I mean, this is a perfect result if you're a Liverpool fan right now. They got quite fortunate winning yesterday. And now they're getting quite fortunate. City at the moment, not winning today. Doku, Bernardo Silva, shot blocked, and it's stopped by Casemiro then. And Garnacho heads back, and Dallo can clear it. Diaz can bring that down, and it's away. United are in. Rashford's in on goal, and he's made an absolute mess of it. An absolute mess of it.
That's a howler.
Diaz slipped. United were in, and he's messed it up. Mainu wins it back in the midfield. Here's McTominay. This game is very open at the moment. Ball out wide to Garnacho.
That was really poor from Rashford. Really poor. Threw on goal, heads it into his own feet. Terrible. And that's his problem this season. Like, he scored a worldie of a strike today, but when he's actually got the ball at his feet trying to do something, he's ends up looking like
Andre Onana. Lovely stuff from Bruno Fernandes, but Mainu can't then collect it. Here's Walker. And they're going long, City. I've never seen such a desperation. Ball towards McTominay. And that's put out for a corner. Nick, that says Rashi. That was a chance for 2-0. That had to go, really. That had to go in. Diaz makes a huge error. Bruno pounces on it. Rashford's in. Rashford's fluffed it up. Walker got back in well. But that should have been a goal. Absolutely should have been a goal.
We know Kyle Walker's faster. But if Rashford just knocks it ahead of him, Walker's not catching up before he gets a shot.
He just completely messed up the header.
Yeah.
Completely messed up the header. And that's a player that's short on confidence, which I find bizarre after he's just struck one top corner at the Etihad.
Yeah. Crazy.
And the ball long for City, and Onana will come out as far as the halfway line to collect it.
Haaland.
That would have been amusing. Ake. Here is Rodri, who holds off the strong Scotsman, Scott McTominay. And here, Foden's in. De Bruyne picks out Foden with a great pass. Foden on goal. Big save for Andre Onana again.
Wow, he is turning up today, Andre Onana. He's been absolutely brilliant.
Again, you feel like City have missed a huge chance there, though.
Oh, yeah, because I don't know where United's defenders were.
City are taking it quickly here, and United are not awake to it. Foden. Here is Rodri on the edge of the box. Chips one in there. Ruben Diaz can't meet it. Johnny Evans heads away. Mainu against Rashford. Against Foden. And City come away with the ball. Now it's with Bernardo Silva. This is Rodri. Finds De Bruyne. Again, operating in that half space. He's got Foden wide, and now will go to Phil Foden. Whips a ball in there. It's in a dangerous area, headed away by Varane again. Lindelof meets the second ball, and it's Garnacho turns away from Ruben Diaz. And City come away with the ball. Falls to Lindelof, though, and Casemiro. And here's Bruno Fernandes, who's been involved in everything positive today for United. Feeds it through towards Rashford. I think he made that run a little too early. Yeah. But Ake cuts it out anyway.
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Bernardo. And he's just stopped it. He's just paused the game, and it looked like he was just saying to the City players, look, take up shape. Let's get back into position. Let's dominate.
The fact you don't allow that to happen, I don't know.
Am I surprised? Absolutely not. Equally, it allows United to get back into shape, which they might be quite happy with doing.
Yeah. Into what now looks like a 5-2-3.
Yeah, and for some reason, Marcus Rashford is there, playing as part of the midfield 5. I have no idea. De Bruyne, Doku, but it's working. Ball in, and it's blocked, and Onana keeps it from going for a corner.
Really good stuff from United. Really, really good stuff. 20 minutes through, and it's 1-0 Man United at the Etihad. I don't believe this is ridiculous. This is absolutely crazy.
Varane and Onana exchange a pass. Now Onana again is going to look to go long with it. Drew Haaland out. Here's Walker. Garnacho's on the deck.
Getting abused
complaining.
by the City fans the other side. Rodri just
There is
taking
Rodri.
It's a bit slow, isn't he?
Goes out wide. Phil Foden.
Just on the first 20 minutes, you asked me, would you have a pivot of Rodri and Stones or Casemiro and Mino? I'm taking Casemiro and Mino every day of the week.
Well, Casemiro's been playing as part of a back 5 today.
Yeah.
No idea what's going on with this United team. They're so fluid with their
I think it's
shape.
changed up 4 times. Because now Bruno's up,
Well, it does feel like Bruno and McTominay are rotating between the 10 role and the 9 role. Rashford's playing on this right-hand side. Garnacho's playing on the left-hand side. And then it's Mainu and Casemiro in the pivot. But when they go into a defensive shape, it looks more like a 5-1-4. Or a 5-4-1, depending on how high everybody is.
Scenario.
Stones. Foden. Should Foden have passed last nick-nack? Yeah, probably. Had Haaland up there with him. Could have ran the goalkeeper and finished it off. Could have passed it over to Haaland, who would have scored.
Yeah.
Onana saved it. Here is Stones. That's the only time City have opened United up so far. Well, they should have scored from that. They've not really done a lot else. Ake now could just drive through the heart of the United team. Gives it to Rodri. Foden. Back towards De Bruyne. Option in the box. Blocked by Mainu out for a City corner.
The problem is, for United, every time City come forward, they look like they're going to score.
They look like they could score.
I think eventually they are. This was the Foden chance. Through on goal. Absolute acres. But we have to cut back. So taking the corner. But Onana can claim that easily. And he's going to look to send the ball long. Realises nothing's on. Now he's gone. And he's hit it into the back of John Stones' head while he was running back into position.
So it's United. It's City, sorry, with the ball again. United are now the favourites in chat, which feels blasphemous. But here come United. Evans.
Running out of defence. Made at least 20 yards and he's still going.
Marcus Rashford. Ball in behind for McTominay. It's going to fall for Rashford. Has to score.
Oh,
Misses the ball.
Oh,
And keeps it on for Ake as well for some reason. Here's Doku. And that's left the pitch.
What is he doing? He has to score
That's
again.
2 big chances.
How has he not scored?
Rashford scored a goal, and since then he's kicked the ball and misheaded the ball
They should be 3-0 up.
in crucial
France
areas.
should have a hat-trick inside 23 minutes and City will be stunned.
The City ship should be sunk.
Yeah. Arsenal and
Instead,
Liverpool fans should be laughing because they've won the league.
they're a goal down, and if they were to find a goal, the wind would be in their sails and they could fly from there. It's just not taking advantage of their chances.
Didn't take them. City came back to bite them.
And as Nick says, another massive chance missed. Okay, Jeremy Doku now can cut inside, play it to Foden, to Stones, back out wide to Bernardo, ball in, blocked by Dallo, corner for City. They've had so many corner City so far as well, but none of them resulting in much. Doku. They want it back to the corner.
So they're checking something.
They're checking something here. VAR as checking handball on Dallo.
No.
It definitely strikes his hand, but it's close to his body. So.
A waste of time. Anyway, De Bruyne's going to have another go at taking the corner.
They scored from this now.
Yeah.
Ball in, punched away by Onana. It really has been all City in terms of possession, momentum, but those few fleeting chances United have had
Should have gone in.
Should have. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Here is Rodri on the edge. Takes aim. It's blocked wide, and that will be another corner.
Why they're giving Rodri space on the edge, I don't know. That's one of the
Just put it top
fundamentals.
corner, couldn't they?
Yeah, luckily this one was along the floor and was blocked by Casemiro.
Struggling to tell Casemiro and Varane apart today because they're both playing. They've got number 18 and 19, and they're both playing in the same position, really.
Live, Rodri heaves it up.
And now McTominay can put it directly up in the air.
That's not come back down for a long time.
Here's Doku, who does eventually manage to get that under his control. Here's Walker now. And in space on that far side is Phil Foden. Here is Diaz just carrying it forwards. Now Foden. Back to Ruben Diaz. Walker drives it forwards. Now Rodri. And he can lift it out wide to Foden. Foden gets under his control. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Rodri. Nathan Ake. Doku. Ake. Stones. Turns and finds Doku. He wants to take on Dalot. Blocked by Casemiro and out for a City throw now on this near side. Guys, says City starting to settle into Pep ball. Yeah. Very much so. And Nick now saying hands looked in line with his body just about. Yeah. Yeah, rightfully not giving us a penalty. Here's Walker. Foden. He tries to turn Lindelof and is pulled down by the Swedish. Or the Swede.
Yeah. 26 minutes gone. It's gone quite quickly, actually.
Reckon by half time, Rashford will regret having missed those chances. Yeah, I think you might be right, Gary.
Bloody hell.
I was going to say, I've just seen the City Brighton score.
7. Garnacho. 9-0.
Talon's only got 2 as well. Bernardo.
Bloody hell.
Here is Rodri.
United, they spoon it into Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva. Doku. They're doing so well, United, at just holding them up, doubling up there on Doku.
It's incredible.
Yeah. Certainly better than anything we've seen this season.
Yeah. Rodri.
And yeah, as Nick Nat says, Dalot keeping Doku quiet. Here's De Bruyne. Lifts it forward for Bernardo, and it's claimed by Onana.
They're just toying with him now, which is horrible. Just knock it from side to side until De Bruyne fancies a little dink ball over the top. And if that's someone that isn't as short as Bernardo Silva, it's 1-1. Long ball for Onana, doesn't find anything on this occasion.
Here is Kevin De Bruyne. Now Jeremy Doku. Doku, and it's stopped. He's stopped there by Casemiro. Fernandes. McTominay. On back by Walker. He's going to go for a run.
Don't know what McTominay's plan was there. Should probably add one.
Stones. Rodri. Doku now. Plays it towards Bernardo Silva, and then Doku's effort is wayward. Very wayward.
Not a great strike.
They haven't created anything clear cut yet.
No.
You know, perhaps that chance for...
They never do, really, because they do create something clear cut, they score.
Well, I guess so. Perhaps you could say that chance for Foden.
Yes.
This one here. Should have been a goal.
That's got to do better. He kind of just pass it into Onana. I'd expect better from Phil Foden. You know, 9 times out of 10 he scores that.
I will say, though, 9 shots to 2 for City. 1.05 expected goals to 0.22 for United. It's 71% possession. It's damning, really, on performance. But again, the difference is a wonderful strike from Marcus Rashford.
Do, and again, this is a very good representation of how United do get all the points.
Well, I will say, defensively, they played really well today, which is a real difference to what we normally see. Now, that could change throughout this match, especially after half-time when Pep gets a word with his players. But it does feel as though there is a bit of direction to United's defending today. However, they definitely shouldn't have scored by now. Brilliant finish from Rashford. Don't take anything away from him. But again, Ten Hag getting bailed out by individual quality.
But then also, Rashford had more easier chances that he messed up.
Bruno Fernandes. Dalot.
That sounds like United a lot at the moment. How he scored from 20 yards, 25 yards, first time screaming to the top corner off the bar. But when he's through on goal, he heads it into his own feet. And then when he's got one at the back post unmarked, he kicks the air.
Yeah.
And that says a lot. Oh, actually left that. I think he was offside. And Dallow's just said Dallow's fuming because Dallow's like, why has he left that? He's not off. Really bizarre decision.
Even if you are off, surely you go for it in the hope you're not.
Yeah. I'm sure Ten Hag's very happy the first half an hour he's seen it.
I think he's fucking ecstatic, mate.
So he knows he's...
I think if he could go home on the bus now, he 100% would.
He's 60 minutes away from having his job saved for the next 3 years. Because no matter what happens,
Stones.
all United fans will talk about.
Ball out wide to Doku. And again, it's not a great effort. It's Haaland! Oh, that is a big miss.
Yeah.
He had time there. Casemiro headed it across his own box. Haaland just had to score.
Yeah, heads it over.
Just headed it up. Not really sure why. If Haaland did it, just brings it down and volleys it in.
Yeah.
I don't know what Casemiro was trying to do. And Doku, Haaland heads it up.
Johnny Evans wouldn't have reacted.
Dear.
We know what Haaland can do in close quarters. He has the ability to chest it down and volley it before anyone gets near him. Not what Doctor ordered.
Well, again, Messi defending from City, but they do get away with it. Rodri under pressure from Bruno Fernandes. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, apart from pull his limb off, maybe. He just went over and grabbed Rodri's arm. And Lindelof shoves Foden to the ground for the second time today.
Yeah.
If he does not pick up a yellow card at some point today, I will be stunned. Walker. Looking to dribble past Lindelof. Now knocks it past him as he beats him for pace. Has to come back though, Walker. Here's De Bruyne. Ball goes in the box. Haaland couldn't react. Falls to Rodri, who can react. And that is a brilliant save from Andre Onana. Speaking of reactions, he gets across goal like a cat. Fantastic save from Andre Onana, who's having his best game in the United shirt.
What a save. Simple as that. Rodri, edge the area, on the volley.
That was not perfect. He struck it oddly.
Yeah.
But he still got enough behind it to cause issues.
You would not bet against him to score there.
No.
What
Walker.
I don't think I've ever seen any of these performances from any of these United players. Ever. It's incredible. They've all upped it by at least 30%. It's incredible. But they're going to keep working hard. They've got to keep working hard.
Rodri. Diaz. Nathan Ake. Walker. Just lifting it out wide now into Phil Foden, who wants to take on Lindelof here. Rodri. De Bruyne. Takes aim. It's wide. Again, they're challenging United.
Yeah. They cause them so many problems. I think it's a case of when, not if, sorry. Good from De Bruyne though. Just wide, drags it wide. Still 11 minutes to go. A lot can happen.
So on now with the goal kick. Sends it long, headed away by Ruben Diaz. Dallo. Stopped by Ake. Bernardo can go back to goal. Daz asks, big up guys, will you be doing the first against whoever is second next Sunday? Liverpool City? Yes, we will. Very excited for it.
Yep, good game. Especially if this one stays as it is.
Yeah. I love, by the way, how they've picked Mother's Day for Man City versus Liverpool and Easter Sunday for Man City versus Arsenal. Some great choices there by whoever does the broadcasting schedules. Two of the biggest games of the season. Yeah, we'll just slap them on those Sundays. Here is Phil Foden. Luckily, it's better than last year when we had title deciding City Arsenal during Champions League matches. Here's Jeremy Doku. Looking to cut inside. Cleared away. And that's going to drop now to Diaz. Ball out wide. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Here's Doku. John Stones. What time is kick-off next Sunday? It's 3:30 again, isn't it?
I think it's 3:45.
Bloody hell. Let's have a look. It is, for some reason.
Yeah, 3:45.
So we'll be live from 3:30.
Ridiculous. Weird. I don't know why. So what's going on with all these timings?
Stones. No, what's wrong with the classic 4:30 kickoff?
This one's at 3:30. Next week's 3:45.
What's the one after? 12:40.
Nah. Foden!
Blocked well. And now Durant will have to challenge in the air. McTominay wins it though. Walker now. Gives it to Stones. To Foden. That's picked up on by Mainu. And De Bruyne and Mainu fight for possession. That's a foul on Kobe Mainu.
I said De Bruyne was not looking at the ball there.
No.
And the first signs of a bit of frustration kicking in for Man City. With 8 minutes to go to half time, it is still Man City 1, Man United. No, Man City 0, Man United 1. It's frankly absurd.
Weird to even say. Here's Johnny Evans. Dallo. Varane.
It is Evans. He's had a good game, Johnny Evans. Marked Haaland out of the game.
Here's Haaland, and he's deemed to have fouled Casemiro there.
It's not Arnsalt, he's twice the size of him.
Just stumbles backwards into him there.
Phil, being more physical and stronger than someone works two ways. Either the referee will go, oh, that's your strength because they're much bigger, or the referee will go, that's a foul. But 14 shots to 2 is ridiculous. 72% possession to 28 is also ridiculous.
Here is John Stones. Yeah, City have been utterly dominant, but they find themselves down by a goal, and that's football sometimes. Again, the objective isn't to hold on to the ball for longest, it's to put the ball in the back of the net. Bernardo.
I think everyone's going to be wrong with their predictions as well.
Rodri. Just lifting it out wide to Foden now. Walker. Rodri. Foden. Takes a pass Garnacho and his hands of Andre Onana. Daz says, who do you think will win this one? I will say City.
I'm still sticking with City. I don't care that United won that.
I don't think City. I don't think United scoring a 0.02 XG chance shows that they are able to compete here. Wow, that's a great prediction.
Well, the whole City wins because either way, they win. Ball out to Foden. He's probably been City's most involved player in this half. Didn't even start doing stuff for the FPL team.
Walker. Foden. Lifting it in behind. De Bruyne keeps it in play. And Casemiro heads away. Here's Ake. Now Doku. Stones. Bernardo. Now it's Ruben Diaz. Jeremy Doku. Wants to take players on. Has to go back to Nathan Ake now. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Ball in. Head away by McTominay. Nathan Ake. And that comes off Dalot, and that will be a City throw, much to the frustration of Diego Dalot. Rodri. De Bruyne. Here's Foden. Now Kevin De Bruyne. Ake. De Bruyne. Walker can't quite get there, but that will be his throw. 5 minutes to play in this first half. City still looking for a goal. United holding on for dear life.
There'll be a big difference in the game shift if City are to score for half time. Because if United going 1-0 up, that's massive. That's absolutely massive.
Yeah. As you say, shifts in game state could be huge, of course, with half time coming up. Here's Kevin De Bruyne.
Wow.
That has lashed at
Wow.
by the Belgian. That's hit a fan.
That's
The
really
one
bad.
person sat there.
That is absolutely terrible from Kevin De Bruyne.
Struck it
Oh,
horribly.
dear.
Came onto it wrong. Wasn't even looking at where he's going to put it. Woeful from KDB.
That's terrible. But look at that. United, 22 passes in City's final third compared to City's 177. It's crazy numbers. I've never known a side to be so dominant yet losing the game. Ever. These are unforeseen circumstances.
Okay. That's out for a throw. Doku thought he'd been fouled, but Dalot will take the throw. Now Casemiro. Dalot. Darting forwards here. Takes it past Bernardo. Now Ake. Edison.
What a ball.
Kyle Walker coming forwards now.
Still going.
De Bruyne. Phil Foden.
City just trying to find a way through. You feel like they might have to go direct soon. They've got Haaland. Use him.
Rodri. Trying to find Haaland. Evans. Garnacho. Stones. Here's Bernardo Silva. Lifts it towards Haaland, and it's stopped by Varane. Falls now to Foden, stopped by Mainu, and out of play from Rashford. But it will be kept in actually by Kyle Walker.
I'm just going to stop it.
And there we go. Half time. No, not yet. Just an injury. Getting too excited.
In the 43rd minute.
Didn't realise. Half time is just on the horizon. Now we have a stoppage for an injury.
Really good defender. Foden caught it so nicely. But City just can't find a way into this game. Can't find a way through. Well, they're in the game. Can't find a way to score.
Walker. Rodri. Now Ake. Doku. Rodri. Foden. Haaland. Oh, what a miss. Erling Haaland. Through on goal. Open goal. Misses. Has he lost his magic touch? Because that is a big, big miss. Foden heads it across box. Haaland onside. Just has to touch it home. Proving even Haaland is human. Oh, my word. How has he missed that?
Something's going on. Something is going on.
Pep
I
can't believe
cannot
it.
believe that.
We can't believe
He
it.
is a yard out.
Rodri's reaction was priceless. Wow.
It was more difficult to put it over the bar. Actually impressive.
The header was required there. No, it wasn't, Nick. Now he just had to touch it home.
He just had to
He
score.
didn't need to kick it up in the air.
I can't believe that.
3 minutes of additional time. Haaland. Wow. Ball in. McTominay's got a challenge here. Undoubtedly fouls Ederson again, but City hold on to the ball, so they won't mind.
That's incredible.
Bruno and McTominay both got in the way of Ederson trying to distribute there.
I'm still stunned. How he put that over. He didn't have to do anything. He just had to make contact with it. Lifts it over the bar.
Foden. Stones can lift it out wide. Here's Bernardo Silva. Options in the box. Goes to De Bruyne on the edge. Now it's with Rodri. Foden. Rodri. Lifts it to Jeremy Doku. Foden. Haaland. Not Haaland, so De Bruyne. Doku. Now Bernardo. Here is Haaland. De Bruyne, I have no idea what's going on today with names. Okay.
That Haaland chance in your head.
If I say Haaland, it's probably De Bruyne because Haaland doesn't touch the ball. Here's Walker. Now Foden. Still can't believe Haaland missed that.
No, it's crazy.
Walker, ball in. Back to Doku. De Bruyne. That's a lovely exchange with Bernardo Silva and almost poked in his own net there by Rafael Varane.
Super football.
Daz says, are you surprised they didn't give Taylor or Oliver this match? Yeah, I guess so.
It's refreshing to not have a crap referee on a good game.
Probably would have given the penalty.
Hmm.
De Bruyne headed away by the guy at the front post.
That's an interesting way of defending from Johnny Evans.
Phil Foden. Not going to wriggle through traffic. Stones. Rodri. Stones. Bernardo. Here's Walker. Takes aim. Blocked over.
Sometimes all you got to do is just Kyle Walker style, just thump it at the opposition.
Yeah.
Pep is raging. And he's joking to Darren England on the far side. I don't know what about.
How close that goal was.
Darren England's pissing himself and Pep's very animated and explains. It's not like they're joking around. But I don't know what's so funny.
De Bruyne. And it's into the gloves of Onana. Can't believe City are behind her.
Neither.
There we go. They head down the tunnel. Manchester City 0, United 1. Pep with a few words for Ten Hag there at the end of the first half. But ultimately, the only thing that matters in football is the scoreline. The scoreline is Manchester City 0, Manchester United 1. It's 1-0 City, 1 United at the break. How stunned on a scale of 1 to infinity are you?
Extremely.
Where's that bit?
Very up the infinity end.
Oh, right, yeah.
Crazy.
I have to say, that's not what I expected.
Neither.
You've already clipped this together with the me at the start going, I don't see anywhere that United win this. And then me halfway through
I am
being stunned. And then me at the end going, wow, Haaland scored 8.
I can't put it into words. I can't comprehend.
Manchester United generated 0.27 expected goals in that first half. Manchester City 2.99. That is incredible.
These are some of the worst numbers I think I've ever seen in football.
United have been played off the park today, but they lead 1-0.
And like, not just played off the park when you usually say, like Chelsea are played off the park.
By City?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. No, what I'm trying to say is, usually when we say City have played teams off the park, it's because they're better than them. They're playing in a different park. City have moved parks.
United are in the park and City are on the pitch. Because 74% of the ball, 2.99 XG to 0.22 or 29, depending on what model you use. 18 to 2 shots, 2 big chances missed, one of which is Haaland poking one over the bar. 344 passes to 98. United have not
They
completed
haven't got 100 passes.
100 passes yet. 12 corners to 2. 7 on targets to 7 shots off target, 3 shots on target, 8 blocked shots, 13 inside box, 5 outside box, 2.64 XG in open play. How? How has this happened?
I'm going to contemplate it in the toilet.
What, for 15 minutes?
Yes.
All right, see you in the second half. In terms of how to analyse that, I think we've just done it. City, absolutely dominant in the first 45. United unable to really lay a glove on them, apart from the big glove they laid in their top corner. Marcus Rashford rifling one home. I don't know what to say. United should not be in this position. I think that's abundantly obvious. But they've got away with it. Haaland's missed some big opportunities. Foden missed a big opportunity. And Manchester City are behind at the Etihad. And this is not what anybody expected. I don't think a single human on earth would have expected this. And statistically, United have not been in the match. But again, the scoreline is all that matters. This would be a ridiculous result. A huge upset. And absurd. Quite frankly, an absurd game. Because United have been absolutely terrible and they're 1-0 up. Absolutely terrible is disingenuous. They have not been very good. They've had some good moments. Defensively, they've been quite solid. Bar the time they let Foden in and the time they let Haaland inside their 6-yard box where he should have scored. Bar those two real big moments, City haven't had any clear-cut opportunities. So United defensively have done all right. They've not really come forward, bar the goal, and the 2 times that Rashford, if he just decided to bring the ball down, would have scored. But yeah, I'm stunned, absolutely stunned from after that first half. So yeah, no idea how this has happened. It was worth 0.93 XG, by the way, that Haaland chance. You couldn't get closer to being a goal without being a goal than that. It's feasibly impossible. And for it to be missed by Erling Haaland makes it all the more unbelievable. Because judging by the fact that was at a perfect height for him, that was at the perfect pace for him, he was in on goal, there was no goalkeeper, there was no defenders. I have no idea how he managed to miss. No idea. It feels like it was deliberate. Because I have no idea how he missed that shot. It was such an easy chance. I've got nothing. Anyway, I'm going to leave you in capable hands of Harry. I'm going to go for a quick break. Then we'll get back for the second half. I'll leave Harry to give you his thoughts.
I don't know what's happening to the world because David Hetter's just beat Luke Littler.
Oh, go on.
So the world's on the pot.
Nukes don't work well in heat, I'm guessing.
They probably do.
I don't know. I don't know much about nukes or heat, turns out.
I might just sit here in silence for a bit. Because I don't really know what to say. It's ridiculous. It is. I can't fathom what we've watched today. We have just watched 45 minutes where Manchester United scored an absolute worldie of a strike and then were... I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say dominated because that feels too little. They were annihilated. They were abused. They were mocked. They were toyed with. They were taken to the cleaners, but they still lead 1-0. I can't understand football sometimes, and this is where all we can say is football is a special sport, and anything can happen in football because there is no words on the planet Earth could explain what we have watched today. Nothing can explain what we are watching. And that's incredible. That is ridiculous. I don't know what to say. Anywho, second half is two things are going to happen in the second half. either it's going to be the same as the first, and City just won't be able to score, or we are going to watch one of the most embarrassing second halves of football. Because I tell you what, after all the missed chances, after all the chances they've created and not taken the opportunity, I honestly believe City might just come out and score 7. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely crazy. I can't... Haaland's chance, I don't know. I honestly don't know what he's doing. And Onana, as soon as Haaland put over the bar, Onana just stood there with his hands on his chin. Not even he got it. Rodri was fuming. City can't believe it. City cannot believe they are losing this game of football. Neither can we. Nobody can. Not a single person knows how Man United are winning this game of football. But they are. And that's what matters. And I think when we all look at it for a second, we have to understand that this is absolutely huge for the title race. This is absolutely huge. Because for Liverpool and Arsenal, they are now in the driving seat. If the result stays the same, then it is advantage. I can't remember going to say this, but for the first time in a very long time, Man City are on the back foot in a Premier League title race. That's absolutely crazy. That is insane. I don't know what else to say that could describe a phenomenon. You know, and as Gary says, the average position, Sky just showed some average position maps, and it is absolutely ridiculous. Because, as he said, 10 out of United's 11 players were in their half, and then the same for City. Flip it over. Were in United's half. Basically, the whole game was in United's half. Everyone stood, bar Ederson and Rashford. Bar those two players, everybody else average spending their time in Man United's half. I don't know what to say. This has got to the point where in football, sometimes you just have to go, yeah. Sometimes you just have to say yes to whatever football throws at you. Because not even Ten Hag can explain how he is winning this game. And yeah, United have defended well. And yes, Rashford scored a good goal. And yes, United have turned up here and taken the fight to City. And yes, they've done well overall. But the numbers aren't just good defending from United. That you don't create an XG of 3 and it is purely because the other team are defending well. Nothing to do with that. I don't know what to say. I've said all I can. I've used every superlative under the sun. But as I said, it all comes down to the old saying where anything can happen in football and sometimes it throws weird and wacky things at you and you just have to accept it and move on. Like, I don't know what I don't know. You can't describe this. But yeah, if you ask me, if I'm having to choose between the same second half as the first or City score 9, I honestly think City could come out and absolutely murder United. Because you're telling me that Haaland's not fired up after missing those chances, or Foden, or De Bruyne, or Doku, you're telling me, or Bernardo, you're telling me all those players are going to come out in the second half and not score? No chance. There's no chance if they create another 3 XG that they won't score a goal. And there'll be nothing United... This might sound silly, but this result does not depend on what United do. Sure, United can score another goal. Sure, they can stick it in their own net. But it won't matter.
It kind of does.
No, this is purely going to be down to what City do.
Because United limited City to only 3 XG in that first half. Now, I think that's a lot lower than I would have expected from this game. So if United come out in the way United do, City could generate 6 XG. And from that, they could score 25. So,
I'm like,
never know.
We are going to have a similar first half, and it'll be 1-0 United, or City are going to come out swinging. They're going to come out for the kill.
Right. I don't know.
Neither.
Because is it just that it's not City's day? You know, sometimes it's just not your day.
They never have that.
But they've never not won the Premier League.
Yeah. That's what I said. This, for the first time in a very long time, if the result stays the same, we will sit here and say that City are on the back foot in a Premier League title race.
Interesting, isn't it? Equally, they beat Liverpool next week. They beat City. They beat Arsenal at the end of the month. So now they look prime positions again. So, yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting. You don't?
No.
Be interesting. Join us next Sunday from 3:30 for a quarter ball kickoff.
I tell you what, if they do lose today, they might take all their frustration out on Liverpool.
They might. But will they be able to? Because Liverpool are a very good side.
They are.
We're very
I
interesting.
think we just have to. We can't predict the second half. We just have to enjoy it.
Yeah. It's either going to be a massacre or the weirdest result of the season. The biggest upset of the year.
Of all time.
Maybe of all time. I think if United beat City, I think that's genuinely a more shocking result than Leicester City 9, Southampton 0. Well, I looked at that and went, wow, that is incredible. I think I'd look at United beating City 1-0 and go, wow.
Leicester put 9 past the team. We've watched Newcastle put 8. We've watched Liverpool put 7 past United. We've watched United put 6 past Tottenham. Sheffield United.
This season?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, I forgot Sheffield United that shit.
Yes. No.
8 this season, really?
Yeah. Was it 8 or 7? Oh, I thought it was 8. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but...
I'm going to have a little look. Oh, bloody hell, it was.
Yeah, 8.
And all by different scorers as well.
Yeah, that's why it's incredible.
Completely forgot
what's
that
that
game.
9-0?
Leicester
and...
Southampton. Leicester and Southampton, United and Southampton.
Yes.
It's always Southampton. And United's Ipswich Town, 10-1.
Yeah.
Record for most goals in a Premier League game scored by one team.
Oh my days. I keep saying that home chance. I can't. I score that.
I'm not sure you do.
No, right, okay, come on, right? You put me in Haaland's position there. I think both of us score it.
Maybe.
All you've got to do is
The
make...
thing is, obviously, it's difficult to say because it's the timing and the movement. Do I make the run that Haaland makes? Maybe not. But, yeah. Because I wouldn't overcome. I'd just tap it in.
Just knock it
I
in.
don't know how he missed it. I genuinely have no idea how he missed that.
Literally, it hits his side foot and just goes directly up.
He must, because he was almost under the goal. He was almost in the goal himself. So he was in it up and dinked it up to the point where it didn't fall back down and it didn't hit the bar. It's incredible.
Well, here we go then. What's going to happen in the second half?
If he had hit the bar, they'd be on 3.9 XG, which would be incredible stuff.
What?
Because he'd have scored it after it. If it came off the bar and he hit it again, it would have been the goal by that. More it's in the goal by that point. So we've only gone away for a second 45 minutes filled with Manchester City dominating. The bigger question is, can they find a goal that eluded them in the first?
He's nervous now. All the fans are left.
No, they haven't. That's just how many are there. Here's Bruno. Joking, they're coming back from getting a pie. He's on the way for the second half. He knocks it back to Onana. Manchester City with work to do. Manchester United with a lot more. Here's Ake.
And we've already got a foul on
The Stones?
Bernardo Silva.
Definitely not Bernardo Silva.
No, it's John Stones.
It's because Blake's not got a beard.
So just saying he's fine. What happened here then?
Just went up for a header with McTominay and fell weirdly
And smacked the ball into oblivion.
on his ankle there.
Not a nice one.
No. But he now seems to be moving relatively freely, and we're right to continue. Here's Kyle Walker. Snatched into it there a bit, McTominay.
Yeah.
Played really well as the striker. So they've changed shape here, United. Not shape, but positions because Rashford now switches over to his more favoured left-hand side. Garnacho goes to the right, and Bruno and McTominay continue as that rotating front partnership. It's incredible stuff.
Doku taken out.
Fighting away for the ball, but yeah. It's deemed he was fouled there by Dalot, just running through him. So,
Diaz.
City not really able to break through United's first line of pressure here so far. Ake. Diaz. Ake, still not now they've managed it. It's Doku. They're just going backwards. City can't break United down in the second half. Here's Foden. Now they can. Walker. Forced back to Diaz. Rodri. Okay. Ruben Diaz. Nathan Ake. Here is Jeremy Doku. Tries to take on Dalot. Poked out of play. And that will be a Manchester City throw. Diaz. Nathan Ake. Here is Jeremy Doku. Ake. Diaz. Let's make something happen. Here's Kyle Walker. Kevin De Bruyne. Try to switch the play. Head away by Garnacho. Here is Nathan Ake. Doku. Ake. Doku. Tries to come forwards. It's one back by United though. It's Scott McTominay. Garnacho. Stops on it. Tries to go back. Here is Casemiro who can play in behind and McTominay's in. Scott McTominay is in for United. Squares it. Stopped by Diaz. Here's Ake. City are struggling in the early part of this half. Bernardo Silva now. De Bruyne. Plays it into Foden. Foden comes inside. It's blocked. Going to fall to Doku. Who can touch it down to Bernardo Silva now. Ake. Walker. De Bruyne. Rodri. Here's Haaland. Holds it up well. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Hits it across goal. Saved excellently by Onana.
Hell of a save again.
Because not only did he stop it going on target, he stopped it then falling to Foden at the back post as well.
That is absolutely phenomenal from Andre Onana. Best player on the pitch today. Really good foot from City. Haaland superb hold up. That block, the deflection didn't help him, but yeah, take it.
Wow.
City though getting back into their stride now.
Diaz, Rodri. Now Ake. Rodri. Just lifting it out wide. Foden. Wants to take on Lindelof now. Puts towards the back post. Bernardo's header goes wayward. And out for United goal kick. Is there a genuine chance now that City don't come back in this game?
No. Come on. They're going to come back.
Onana.
If they don't come back, then something's gone on behind the scenes.
Well,
I just mean generally.
match momentum very much keeping up with that first half. And keeping with that first half, United with a single red dot on here, which is where Rashford smacked into the top corner unexpectedly. The rest looks like a Manchester City mountain. Because it's just peaks of blue.
That's fun.
Johnny Evans. Just lifting that forwards and it's out for a throw.
We've got 5 minutes. We're 5 minutes through. It's gone quite quickly. Bit worrying for City though, isn't it?
It's, I don't know, a really weird game this. it feels like City are going to win. But then why aren't they winning yet?
Because
The fact they haven't finished any of the chances they've scored, like, will they finish any? Will they? They could continue to create chances. Will they score them though? Rashford's coming forward now, and Walker just sees him off the pitch. And that will be a throw, and they've got to get going quickly here. City. Stones, Rodri, Haaland, and it's one back by United. Bruno Fernandes, McTominay, Bruno. Varane, Lindelof. Here's Varane. Lovely stuff from Casemiro there. Now knocks out wide to Bruno Fernandes. Alejandro Garnacho is ridiculously far offside. It's not even tight. just ran 20 yards offside. McTominay. Mainu. Rashford's in acres. If Rashford runs there, he's in. But now he doesn't have the ball on this left-hand side. Goes back to Lindelof. Mainu. Lindelof. To Dalot now. Docker getting out to him. Ball out wide. To Garnacho. Bruno. Dalot. Garnacho. Dalot. Bruno. Casemiro. It's Varane. Garnacho. Bruno. Varane. Oh.
You're not actually getting some passes together now.
Yeah. I mean, not in City's final third, but they are passes and a lot of them.
Getting there.
Kobe Mainu. Now they break into City's third. Garnacho runs back into his own third. The middle third. There comes City. Rodri. Foden busts a gut and he's going to get there. Wants to take on Lindelof. Ball in. Away. And now here's McTominay.
Oh, this is getting exciting now. Because City have got to start going for it. Hasn't actually one goal, he had 2 goals. One back by Walker.
Average position map is insane. 10 of the 11 players are in their own half, lol.
Yeah, showed him at half time. It's brilliant. Basically, everyone was in United's half apart from Rashford and
Ederson?
Ederson, yeah.
So if Ederson's in United's half, that's taking the piss.
But Rashford wasn't. There was a bit of a problem there for City.
Or more for United, who would have a player continuously offside.
Yeah. Not if he's in his own half, though. Here is Diaz to Ake. City just can't find a way through. Walker. Foden. Walker. Dottie's got space.
Foden.
Gonna use it.
Now finds Doku. Can he make something happen? Nathan Ake. Ball in. Erling Haaland is pushed away from the ball by Johnny Evans.
Really good defender from Evans.
Threat
Experienced
dealt
defender.
with.
And that is what Johnny Evans does bring. Experienced defending.
West Ham won, yeah.
Foden's been dispossessed and McTominay's on the charge. He's played it to Rashford. In a foot race.
Walker's
Get
caught up
up.
very quickly.
Get up, Rashford. That's embarrassing.
United now
That's
need to get back into
embarrassing.
shape.
Going down like that. One hand on his back from Walker. And he's trying to get him sent off. That's exactly what he's trying to do.
De Bruyne. Doku. City coming forwards now.
That's pathetic.
Doku. Stones. De Bruyne. Rodri. Here's Foden. Phil Foden, what a goal! Philip Foden cuts inside and finds the far corner wonderfully well. Manchester City 1, Manchester United 1. And while Haaland fires blanks, Foden fires City back level.
I mean, sometimes the intricate passes and the brilliant football doesn't work. Sometimes You just have to take the ball, take the game by the scruff of the neck, beat your man, have a go from range. That is another phenomenal strike. 2 superb goals today from either side. Phil Foden, that is phenomenal. Take a bow.
And the Stockport export cuts inside well. And that is an excellent finish.
You don't say that.
We saw Rashford put in a belter in that end in the first half. Well, Foden saw him do that and raised him another effort. Brilliant stuff from Foden. Now we're going to look at the controversial moment where Marcus Rashford
Stimulation, that's a yellow card.
horribly was
Murdered.
assaulted by Walker, who sort of ran near him. Thankfully, he is still alive, we can confirm. Wonderfully hit by Foden.
For his complaints.
Yeah.
And now,
City
level.
are level.
You know, they say, and I think the only way you can start this game, some of the best commentators have said it, sometimes some things just don't need commentary.
They don't.
You can't commentate. Like 2 superb strikes, a crazy game. But City now have 33 minutes to find a winner, and suddenly their situation looks much, much more appealing.
They could finish this 5-1.
And that Foden goal, and I'm sure Gary will agree, is absolutely brilliant for my fantasy team.
Terrible for mine. So, because I need a Haaland goal desperately, or a De Bruyne goal, or assists from one of them. What's happened here? It's a smoke bomb. Blair, yeah.
City fans are idiots. They've levelled up.
Oh, Onana wants to kick it. Ref said, Onana, don't kick
You have
it.
to wait for some bloke to come with a crate.
And Foden wants another flare. Oh, no, it's a ball.
I thought he was going to run over there with the crate. Beats Lindelof. You don't let Foden cut his side on his left foot.
Yeah, no.
Also, whichever fan's thrown that, so good throw on him.
Hell of a throw, yeah.
Get over the goal. Lands on the edge of the penalty area. City fans going absolutely mental.
Quite light, though, isn't it?
All 7 of them.
You had to light it, and then you've got a split second before a steward's going to notice. It's the lob.
What's he doing? Line up a sniper.
Just shot someone.
Nice. Well, here comes Julian Alvarez.
If this is for De Bruyne,
Let me find that is for
number 11,
Doku.
Jeremy Doku.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of Doku today. He's been a bit
No.
quiet. Dallas had him in his back pocket.
Well, I brought Alvarez out my FPL team this week, so if he scores, I will be very sad.
Why did you take him out for United? He hasn't started, has he? So.
Because I brought in Rodrigo Muniz. He got a goal and assist for them yesterday, so
Oh, yeah, good point.
very happy. I'll be more annoyed at the fact he's he's had him for weeks, he's done nothing. Take him out and he finally
Bernardo's
turns up.
going out to the left-hand side. Alvarez comes into the middle.
Here's Walker. Now it's with Foden.
He's been the best on the pitch today, Phil Foden, apart from Onana.
Now Stones.
For me there, Walker should hit that. He plays it into Rodri's feet, then plays it to Bernardo Silva, and they all just stand around, and that is going to be out for a United throw-in. No, it's not. It's going to be out for a City throw-in. Nope, City free kick. And a chance for them to put the ball in and try and find some heads. One, probably notably Erling Haaland's.
Mainly Erling Haaland's.
But you got Diaz, Ake, Rodri, Stones all in there. But equally, who's beating Johnny Evans in the air? Can Haaland find a goal? 60 minute. He's got 5 goals in his first 3 Manchester derbies. This is his 4th. Can he find a goal in this one?
Oh, he'll be hoping he can.
Now it's the City fans' turn to mock the away support. Here is De Bruyne. Delivers.
De Bruyne in there, and it's punched away by Onana.
Corner though, threat not dealt with really. City going to keep the pressure on now. With half an hour to go. And this is... I don't see any way United get anything from this game. And equally, you could say they led for 50 minutes, they deserve it. No, they don't.
City with a corner, their players lined up like a train. Can they steam in front here?
No, Nana on a pushing match with Ake. Ref said no. Ball in.
Ball in, and it's headed away
Ooh.
by Dallo.
Taken off the head of Stones.
Alvarez will go over and take the throw in now. He's going to leave the ball. Bernardo. Now, Diaz, Walker. Rodri. Walker. Stones. Here is Foden. Stones can't quite get there. Walker. Foden. Alvarez. Bernardo. Now Rodri. Walker. Rodri. Alvarez. Silva. Ball towards the edge. Cleared away by Rashford. Here is Kyle Walker now. Walker into De Bruyne. De Bruyne looking to make a chance. Puts the ball in the box. Claymore Bernardo.
Couple more minutes wasted for Manchester United. They look to hold on to a point here. Doubt it's going to happen though, but they can believe.
Yes. Like I said for Euros, we still believe.
Join us, 2084. Streams every single day, every single game.
Yes. Live. Confirmed. 100% happening. We'll be live for every match of the Euros. Very excited for it.
Yeah.
Weird time to do the announcement on the 3rd of March, halfway through the Manchester derby.
Can't see it.
But there you go.
Was I not meant to?
Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh.
People know we're covering the Euros.
Good point. No, you guys got exclusive access to information that maybe was shared a bit early. Here's Rodri.
RS says Ten Hag's tactics failed United today. This guy's supposed to be a Pep regen. Yeah, Ten Hag's tactics have failed United all season. I also think United's personnel have failed United today as well, because they are not very good players. But yeah, here's Foden. I think it's the horrible mismatch of players and of manager. Haaland's not getting their chances today, is he? Kevin De Bruyne.
Then De Bruyne's on a heavy touch, and this isn't really anymore.
De Bruyne.
This isn't Man City. This is...
Can Mitty.
Like it. De Bruyne.
Manchester Mitty. Here come City again. De Bruyne looking for Foden. It's claimed well by Onana.
And Onana has gone down claiming that ball. Has his hand in the air. I don't know if he's wants to come off or what.
Please bring on Altay Binder. Because he's never played for United before.
Is it just a bit of cramp? No, he's got cramp. Has he got his own cramp?
Any player for United that's done any running.
Randy Manley to go stretch out for him.
He keeps having to run around, get the ball, has to keep running around.
Randy Manley shot the ball back.
What does he want? He wants a physio.
He wants a physio. And yeah, he looks fit. He can't be bothered. Just shrugged his shoulder out.
Man, it's like it's a bit of cramp, mate. Get up.
And as the physio comes on, he gets up. I don't believe
fine.
He lies on the ground, calls for a physio. They call the physio, but he gets
De Bruyne and Madley and Haaland are all talking about how ridiculous it is. That's not fancy.
Stop talking about it. This guy's really comes over.
What's Ten Hag doing?
Human. Oh, so what he got booked for? So when City scored
Darren England?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
So when City scored their goal, he went and put it at the fourth official and told shouted a load of rude words at him.
That's interesting, that.
What is?
Just what we just watched.
The fact he reacts like that, it's like the fact he was drawing at the Etihad. When last year this time they were 6-0 down, 6-2 down.
Yeah.
He Klopp does that every week and gets away with it.
And he's considered one of the best Premier League managers of the last decade.
I guess is what he said.
Here's Haaland. And here comes United. Mainu. Rashford. The burners are on, but Walker is quicker. Rashford. Plays into Bruno in a pocket of space, and he loses it. And now Alvarez looking to come away with it, but he loses the ball, and it's messy for United, but somehow they hold on to possession. Dallo. Varane. Onana. Evans. Back to Andre Onana. Evans. Now Onana. That's how to play for a City throw. Stones. Now Diaz.
So you got plenty of time though. Don't need to rush.
Okay. Diaz. .47 Foden gives it back to Kyle Walker. 23 minutes to go. City need a goal. Here's Ake. Rodri. Diaz. Edison now. Diaz. Just carrying that ball out of defence. Lovely turn from Haaland. Driving forwards, Erling Haaland, and he's brought down on the edge of the box from Varane. That's a yellow for Varane. There was a question to be had there, wasn't there? But there's players. There's enough players behind him, isn't there?
Casemiro, I think.
Dallo.
Yeah, I think just about.
It's a bloody NFL block, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now, here comes Kwambala, I believe. Okay.
Sorry.
So Johnny Evans has had enough. Yeah,
he's knackered.
36-year-old.
He's knackered.
He's struggling, and on will come Kwambala. This is one hell of a time for the young lad to get an opportunity. Okay, says Varane's been shutting down Haaland all night. Yes, with rapid tackle. So Willie Kwambala coming on for Johnny Evans. And, well...
What a shift. Johnny Evans.
19 years old, 18 years old, something like that. Coming on the Manchester Derby. Some hell of a lot of trust put in the lad by Ten Hag. And now De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva over this, discussing how best to make good on this set piece opportunity.
Goal. Calling it now. De Bruyne, top corner. 2-1.
Okay. Johnny must be knackered, says Nick. Yeah, I reckon Johnny probably is.
Poor bloke, don't know how he's still playing football. Told you, here we go. De Bruyne's over it.
Nah.
De Bruyne 2-1.
Nah.
Here we go. De Bruyne versus City.
20 minutes to play. De Bruyne over this free kick. Steps up. Hits it well, but it's in the wall. And now Foden.
Rubbish.
We big up free kicks so much.
Yeah.
I have not seen a free kick go in a while.
Not even Ward Prowse has scored one.
Exactly.
And that's all he's got in his locker.
No one scores direct free kicks anymore. Goalkeepers are too good. Walls are too good.
Now Pitt will lie down front of the wall, so you can't even try something sneaky and go under the wall.
There's no Dimitri Payets and players like that anymore. But also, defenders are too good to not give away free kicks in great areas. There's not enough dribbling. Kyle Walker, what a powerful strike. Stopped well. Eze scored one yesterday, says Nick Knack. Fair enough.
Who did?
Eze.
Did he?
Didn't even hear about that.
No, I haven't seen any of that.
Guy says, imagine Lisandro Martinez trying to mark Haaland. Very good player, though, Lisandro Martinez. Certainly better than any of the centre-halves United have on the pitch. Dallo.
Now, because I've Johnny Evans off.
Sorry, yes. Walker.
I can't believe he actually played 68 minutes. The Etihad only conceded one. if the result says to say that even a 2-1 loss is a positive result for United.
Stunning. Okay.
I think they can look at it as a step in the right direction.
Walker. I think they could view it as somewhat... I think they should view it as somewhat fortunate, though. Stones. This could easily be 4 or 5 from City today.
Oh, yeah. The fact that Foden's shot goes in, but Haaland doesn't.
Stones. Now looking for Bernardo Silva. Kamwala taking it to the corner. 19 minutes to play. It's a bit early, but whatever you got to do.
I was going to take it to your own corner.
Diaz. Walker.
Cut out there, boy, Bruno.
Now here's Dallo. McTominay. Varane. Out of play now for a Manchester City throw.
$18 minutes to go.
Finds Bernardo Silva. Okay, Silva. Now it's with Walker. Foden. Running at Dallo again. Stones. And blocked by United. Rashford. Ruben Diaz. Here is Rodri. De Bruyne. Julian Alvarez. To Bernardo Silva. Blocked and stopped by McTominay. 17 to play plus additional time. City still not able to find a winner yet.
Do you think they will?
Yeah. Alvarez.
I'm guessing everyone in chat is probably on the same wavelength.
I don't know. I think it just feels like they're gonna. I don't know. They should score. They're in the much better side here, but it just feels like they're gonna peter into a stupid 1-1 draw. Edison. And then Garnacho fouling Nathan Ake there.
Okay, very clever. But yeah, here comes Anthony. So United are playing for the draw then.
Well, they're taking themselves down to 10 players now, United, which is an interesting strategy. As it'll be Anthony coming on for Marcus Rashford.
I hate the fact they've panned the Southgate attendance like that goal from Rashford means he's going to get to the Euros.
He shouldn't start. He'll probably be on the plane.
He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be
there, really. But he will be.
There's so many other wingers I know over him. There's no way he gets on that plane.
Okay. Ruben Diaz. Walker. Now Foden. Cuts inside. Diaz. Rodri. Stones. Rodri. Ball looking for Walker. Headed away by Dallo. Now it's Garnacho. Casemiro. Haaland putting pressure on Onana. Now Dallo. And now Bruno in behind looking for Garnacho. He was definitely offside, but for Anthony, not Garnacho. And yes, he is offside, obviously. De Bruyne. Okay. Rodri. Haaland, Stones. Here is Phil Foden. Diaz. Rodri. De Bruyne. Looking to make something happen now. Kevin De Bruyne. Nathan Ake. Ball in. Head over by Lindelof. Falls to Ake again. Fight away for possession now. Anthony breaking away. Ake wins it back. De Bruyne. Rodri. Foden. Ake. Bernardo. Now Rodri. Back towards Bernardo. One back by United. Messy stuff, and that's a foul in there on United.
This is mental.
City just cannot find the goal.
I've never seen anything like it. It's insane. I've never seen Man City struggle to score such. And this is Foden's angry about. Kambwala pulled him to the ground.
Yeah, he should have been a free kick there.
It's not spotted by Madley.
I think City still had the ball, so technically they should have played advantage.
Mm.
Either way, so it doesn't really matter, but... Yeah, City at the moment. Falling to a 1-1 draw. De Bruyne. Stones. Rodri. And he's brought down. That's not a foul in the eyes of the referee. Here come United.
Ooh, I don't know.
Casemiro. Bruno. Mainu pokes it through. Garnacho, if he's on, is in. Getting brought down by Ederson there. He said he's on the ball. And it should be a goal kick. There's a
Gonna have a look.
VAR check here.
Gonna have a look.
Firstly, is Garnacho onside?
Yeah.
Yes. Secondly, is this a straight red card and a penalty to Manchester United?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's have
Who gets
another
there
look.
first?
He doesn't get the ball,
No one
I don't
gets there.
think.
No one gets there first.
Who hits the ball? Yeah, he gets the ball,
Ederson.
Ederson gets the ball. That's not a penalty. Oh, like,
They are still
going on out of
looking.
a claim.
No.
Rightfully giving us no penalty.
There we go. Dangerous though from Ederson. Risky. Very easy to get those ones wrong.
Ederson gets the ball on the man. Anywhere else on the pitch and it's a foul. Well, I don't know. He doesn't really catch much of Garnacho there. I think that'd have been a ridiculous penalty, to be honest, Nick. Look. Here's Bernardo Silva. Julian Alvarez. Can City find a winner? They need to act soon. Diaz. Foden. De Bruyne. Let's put it back towards Foden. It's now De Bruyne again. Ake. Diaz. Ake. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Foden. Here's Alvarez. Foden. Foden for City. It's another for Foden. It's another for City. Manchester City 2. United 1. Finally, they find the breakthrough in the derby. Foden with the brace. City with 2. And it's took them a while. But finally, they find a breakthrough.
Come off the man, come off the hour. Phil Foden has been absolutely superb today. He's been absolutely everywhere. And it feels like he's the only City player that can stick it in the back of the net. Another superb take from Phil Foden. Scored a hat-trick in last year's derby that he had. This year he's at the double. And with 10 minutes to go, could he repeat his save?
This is beautiful football.
It is incredible. It's
Lovely
gorgeous.
exchange of
It's
passes.
gorgeous.
And he
What a
tucks it
finish.
away well.
Makes up for missing that big chance earlier on in the first half with a very neat second half double. Alvarez assist, superb from him. Onana should do better.
Glad Alvarez has finally been able to find some form after a few weeks of struggling to find any
Goes
goals or
underneath the
assists.
keeper, he gets a hat, he's got to do better there, I'm sorry. I'm always a firm believer if the goalkeeper gets a hand to it, they should save it. And it just goes underneath his palm and into the bottom corner. And all of United's hard work is no. all of City's hard work finally comes to fruition. United were very lucky for 81 minutes, and finally they've got what they deserved, which is to be on the losing end of the scoreline. And we have 9 minutes to go, where City are just going to see this out.
Could they get a goal? Could Haaland find a goal, maybe?
Stopping Ararat's on here, and so is Omari Forson, so City better watch out.
Yeah, Kevin Mainu brought off. I don't think he was bad today, and Alejandro Garnacho.
He was bad today.
He's off as well. Oh, well, I wasn't going to comment. Rodri. Edison. Walker.
Wow. Inevitable, eh?
Yeah, it felt that way. Well, at times it felt like it was getting to a point where they just weren't ever going to get anything from the game.
Well, for me, this is a bit of different, because usually in this situation we're looking at it and go, United, the opposition held on so well, but City finally unlocked them. But no, this has been City have finally taken some chances.
Yeah.
Alvarez.
Can't quite beat his man. Now De Bruyne. And it's... Okay.
And a phone double is the FPL dream.
Yep. My captaincy of Erling Haaland is going really well. Foden.
I don't think I've got him.
Would you like me to check? No, you don't have Phil Foden.
What did I do?
You have Ward-Prowse, Saka, Diaz, Madison and Bailey. That's amusing, to be fair. It's quite amusing. Anyway, 83 minutes played here. De Bruyne on the ball now. Lovely ball drilled out wide to Foden. Looking to take on Kambwala. Ake. Alvarez. Foden. Ball in. Lindelof heads away. Silva.
I don't understand who I took him out for. I'll have to have a debrief later.
Debrief? What with your FPL team?
Yes, I'm angry now.
You had him in game week 25. 26 you free hitted and didn't have him.
Yeah.
In game week 27, he is not here. He's MIA.
Well, I'm pissed.
At some point over those 2 game weeks, you managed to sell him and bring in James Maddison.
No, I fucking didn't.
Diaz.
Oh, because I was... Oh, no. I was preparing for 29.
So you thought...
I took a -4.
I'll get rid of Phil Foden before the Manchester derby.
I took a -4 for a Maddison who got 5 points and...
Got rid of Foden's 15.
I hate FPL.
Well, I got rid of Alvarez. Well, not too annoyed because Rodrigo Muniz got a goal.
Well, Gav Southgate watching this now has no choice
but to play Foden every game. Yeah. But Rashford's got
Foden, Kane, Saka. Easy.
Why Foden on the left?
Who else on the left?
Maddison.
No.
Why not?
Not really good.
He is good, very good.
Play him in midfield.
Yeah, well, why not play Foden in midfield?
Okay. Play Foden in midfield then. Put Maddison on the left.
Doesn't really matter which way round.
And what's his name? Rice.
Yeah.
And then Pickford in goal. Trippier left back.
No.
Walker right back.
Yes.
And then a back 2 of Stones and Maguire.
Oh God.
Stones and...
It will be Maguire, won't it?
Well, who else have we got?
Colwell.
Oh yeah.
But it'll probably be Maguire.
And Dyer's our
Slight chance it's Tomori. No, there's no chance it's Tomori.
Maguire will start with Dyer and Gurley as backups.
No, Tomori might get on the plane.
Tomori, no.
Chilwell.
He'll be on the plane.
Hmm.
If Luke Shaw's on the plane, that's a joke.
That's not. He's a very, very good player.
No, he's injured.
And he should start for us.
You can't take a bloke who's been injured.
No, he's fit, yes.
Imagine you take injured players in the year, right?
So pointless.
4 minutes to go. Just got to sit it out now, really. This is what I don't like with City. They win the game, they pass it around for a bit. United don't care. City aren't fussed.
United have set up to lose from minute 1.
Yeah.
They just want to do it in the most... I don't know.
Here comes De Bruyne.
Not a shot in the second half. They're 2 in the first. They've conceded 20 shots.
De Bruyne away.
Sorry, 25 shots, 3.2 XG. They've touched only 27% of the football.
Still nothing for Haaland. All those FPL captainers not done well.
Yeah, he hasn't. It's not
And
my
the
fault.
police have appeared at the bottom of the away stand.
Worried about pitch invasions because they've won.
Because they scored a goal, yeah, yes.
Worried about too many limbs.
Ball in, punch by Onana. Out around the corner. He got a foul. Not going to get one because he wasn't fouled.
At this point, we've been better off captaining Reggie on who's on my bench. Or Rodrigo
Onana
Muniz.
was not fouled. Should have captained Ollie Watkins. No, I did.
No, but I thought Luton would win. No, almost did. Bernardo. Ball in. Haaland can't meet it again. Dallo. De Bruyne wins it off him.
He's doing, trying to run out of his own defence.
De Bruyne's done not a lot again as well.
It's not loads of additional time.
Really, average. I think they're both going anyway in my FPL team this week.
You got De Bruyne?
Yeah. I think I'd sell them both for Carlton Morris. I'm not joking, and Son Heung-min.
Oh, because they've got Liverpool next week and then a blank.
And then a blank, and so I'm going to dead end my team and then wildcard out of the hole I dig myself into by bringing in players like Rodrigo Muniz. But I want to have 11 fit players for the game week 29 blank. Obviously, Son plays Fulham, and Carlton Morris plays Forest.
Oh.
And he's got a double next week, Carlton Morris. So I think he'll do more in that than Haaland will against Liverpool. So when Haaland's got a hat-trick, I will cry. There we go. That's from...
Also, City fans doing the famous Anthony's the greatest chant.
Oh, that's good.
Anthony's the greatest. You can hear coming from the old back. Oh, no, sorry, you got that one wrong. Omari Forson to Dallo. 1 minute left of normal time. Then the time goes abnormal.
Weird time.
You're crazy.
They should rename added time to weird time. And like all the scenes have to put on like disco music. It just goes fucking nuts.
5 minutes remaining.
Lights flashing.
It'd spice up a bit, isn't it?
They'll have to play German house music.
Added time bingo. I'll go 2.
4.
It's going to be 6.
Why did you say 2?
Because I want it to be 2. I'll go 2. Force him with the foul. A bit too forceful there on Rodri.
8 minutes of additional time. So if you times yours by mine...
They got 8 minutes from. I'm sorry, that's a joke. This how they knew added time's a joke. Where's the ball out of play for 8 minutes?
Stones. Well, Nana did go down for 2, didn't he? Because he felt something in his leg.
There you go.
De
that's 2
Bruyne.
minutes.
Coming forwards.
Look at Bernardo.
Strikes one wide.
What a shoot.
Yeah, or just score.
Ever so close from Kevin De Bruyne.
I thought I was about to dip in. Onana gives it to Casemiro, who just dinks it to Amrabat. And Rodri's run it back. Haaland. Goal. It's Manchester City 3, Manchester United 1. United caught napping in build-up. Rodri wins it back, gives it to Haaland, and he just slots it past Onana before going crazy with it. City make it 3. United really haven't turned up today, have they? An early strike gave us some sort of untangible hope that they may well perform. But,
FPL, that's a shame for FPL.
is it?
Yes.
I don't think it is. Still 6 minutes, Haaland. A hat-trick's not impossible.
Terrible from United. Absolutely terrible.
And Sofian Amrabat, I don't really know what he was trying to do. Bang from Haaland. He just runs up Onana and goes bang and scores.
The way he moves his body to get it onto his left foot.
I've suddenly gone from 59 points to 67. What a fun game week this is. But yeah. And he gets a kiss there from Phil Foden, and I'm not quite sure what Pep's up to with an assistant, but it's all very happy.
Right, City have scored a third. The fans are doing the Poznan.
Popping 2 just stood the wrong way.
Fucking idiots. Foden kissed Haaland, and Pep and his assistant were having a bit of a fun time.
Passionate embrace. It's just the way his assistant was holding his hips.
Yeah, well, Pep kind of leant back and kind of just put his face in the air. Takes Haaland to 18.
No idea.
More clear of Dom Solanke and Ollie Watkins.
Haaland gets his goal up to 72 points. Well done, Nick. I've got 2 to play tomorrow. Saka and Saliba. Quite happy with my innings this game week. Biggest gamble was the Rodrigo Muniz.
I know I'm not on
which
70.
paid off. No, you're on 12. You had all your tweets taken away.
Even I've got Saka and Saliba tomorrow, which should be fun.
Okay. De Bruyne. Rodri. De Bruyne. Okay.
That was pissing time. Haaland wouldn't have scored a goal.
Oh, 2 minutes. He still would have got a goal. Foden. Now, okay.
I can't believe I didn't have Foden. All the
They are
United
just...
fans gone home.
Sorry, they're just passing it around Manchester United's penalty area.
All the United fans gone home. Like 20 left.
That's all that turned up. To be fair, I've got to go back to London, so we don't want to miss that train. Here's Edison. Throws it into Diaz. I have Saka and Saliba too. If you had play knick-knack, where have all your points come from? Ollie Watkins. I think else has scored this
Watkins.
week. Son.
Yeah. Leno.
What Areola? That's a lovely little what? 13?
Leno with 8 on
10?
my bench.
Can't remember. Can't think of else has done anything this game week. Eze.
Look how relaxed it is from City. They're playing walking football.
Gordon. Isak. Rodrigo Muniz and Harry Wilson. If you had that Fulham duo, you'd be killing it right now, because that is 11 and 12 points respectively. No, 11 and 13 points respectively. I think Wilson ends up on, because he got that clean sheet point and 3 bonuses. I think they get more for a goal as well. So
Pass is what you call that.
is it? What you wish you had Harry Wilson in your FPL? Yeah, he got 14 on innings. Yeah, if you had Wilson, Watkins, Areola, Foden, Shaw, Muniz, Roslev, Romero, Cook, Disassi, Kelleher, Werner, Alvarez and Eze all on bench boost, you'd have an incredible team this week. And your captain's Harry Wilson. But then you have to be a nutter.
Down.
Now it says Shaw got 12. Oh, that's just a jammy pick though, isn't it? Just a jammy pick.
Obviously got an assist and a clean sheet. And
Yeah,
bonuses.
ridiculous. I mean, Milos Kerkez, he should have scored. Alex Moreno, he did nothing. Nick says, anyway, I've got to go. Take it easy, lads. Catch you later. See you, Nick Nack. We are back on... When are we back? Tuesday. Back Tuesday, because it is... What? Bayern Lazio. Lazio 1-0 up, heading into the second leg. Can Bayern Munich get it back? Probably not, but maybe will. Will be good. Good day for Foden.
he's now coming off to be replaced by Oscar Bob.
Indeed.
Keezy's going mental.
Easy is having a field day. Only Oscar Bob scores now. But yes. All the passionate Manchester City fans are going wild to see Phil Foden.
All the mannequins. They're all just robots that are programmed to celebrate whenever City score.
Or Emiratis that have been forced to come and sit in the stands.
So they can have their telecommunications companies. People question their
Legitimacy.
Yeah, legality. And
Well, United's ended looking sparse.
Aaron.
But yeah, to be fair, I mean, go on, you're gonna miss your trade to London.
That United fan's still giving it
or your,
mate. You're pretty one down.
Or your flight to Hong Kong. Here is Header from Walker. Bruno.
Man of the match, Foden.
There you go. It is. Trying to think if there's anyone else.
Onana did well in the first half.
Yeah. Amrabat.
Good assist for the third one.
Great assist. Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, what a touch from Anthony. Oh, referee put out a foul. Who cares? Five seconds to go. Just play whistle.
Game is all but done. It looks like it'll be a very good win for the blue side of Manchester. Manchester United. It's not been a great day in the office. They looked after an early goal like they may well pull off an upset. However, they didn't. Verde's a free kick. And they head it out for a goal kick. And there we go. The rest decided that's enough of watching United get battered. Manchester City 3, Manchester United 1. A very, very compelling victory for Manchester City. They could have had that even more comfortable than they did. But I'm sure they'll be happy with that. Phil Foden, the man of the hour. A brace from him today against their quiet neighbours. Good performance from the citizens. Chess clicks onto the street saying United have got this game. You never know. Still time. Anyway, that is everything from today. We will be back on Tuesday night with Champions League action. Back on Thursday night on the Women's Channel. So join us there. But that is everything from us today. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. And we'll see you next time.